Hey Shannon, so I want to do a recap of over the last 4 months. So your last photo that was uploaded was towards the end of February 21st. So I wanted to show you your very beginning photo in November, and then your very last photo that you put in the app. So I see huge differences. And a lot of times when you're making a body composition change, which meaning muscle versus fat, when you are simultaneously losing fat while building muscle, the scale might not hugely reflect what's actually going on until later on, but I definitely see more muscle, and I see you leaning out more. And that specifically was at its peak around December and January. And I noticed that the most was happening at that time of that peak with your progression, because you were more accountable, you were logging your foods more, you were more in the routine, and you were more in the momentum of everything. And it is so hard to stay on track. It really is. We go through waves and phases of having more focus and having less focus. And it's just like the ebb and flow of the process. And when those things start to happen, we just have to sit there and really regroup mentally, and then the physical part follows afterwards. So a few good things to do would be to dive into some personal development and some of the worksheets that I've sent. Just kind of fill those out and keep filling them out, because a lot of them are the same questions, but your answers will be slightly different depending on where you're at in your journey, and a different month, a new day. Everything changes day to day and week to week and month to month. So really just refocusing and then asking yourself, why did I begin this journey? What do I really want? And what do I need? And then knowing that you're capable, which you have always had a really great attitude. You did a lot of the check-ins every week. But eventually, things I think you got more just sidetracked and unfocused. And like I said, it's completely normal. And I think you've learned a lot so far. And you've definitely seen how to do and what to do with the pivotal things that are gonna make the difference with your journey, with your goals. So keep going with all of the things that you've attained and learned. Just keep going with it, and try to get more organized with it. Like every day, write down 3 things that you want to complete in that day, 3 important things, and then track your foods a couple days a week, just to remind yourself and kind of put yourself in check a little bit. Like, okay, I definitely had a high calorie breakfast. I had higher carbs, higher fats. So the rest of my day, I know that I have X amount left, and I'm going to eat X, Y, and Z for lunch and dinner. And it'll just sort of remind you and keep you more organized and in place. Even just logging your foods 2 days a week, or logging your breakfast every day of the week, or doing something like that. But yeah, your steps are always great. Try to aim at 6 to 7K a day. That just means your body's moving. The more daily movement you get outside of your workouts is a huge factor of creating changes with body composition. So yeah, just remember that. Just remember what you were doing during your peak months of having the most progress. And things do get monotonous. They do get tiring. You do get a little burnt out, and that's just it's just the ebb and flow of the journey. And you know, if you have to take a week to regroup and restart, that's okay. Just keep going. You always want to just keep going, and that's what matters the most. But with that being said, let me know if you have any questions. I am always here to help. Use the weekly goals checklist. It's that pink and purple sheet. Use that sheet to sort of guide you with and remind you of the things to do each day and each week. And at the end of the week, you can see what you need to work on and what your strengths were and how you did overall. It's kind of like an evaluation sheet for the week for yourself to review. But use that to sort of guide you if you feel lost or just unorganized or unfocused. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'm always here to help. I did deactivate your profile from the Trainerize app. So if you would like to continue with one-on-one coaching, definitely let me know. I'm always here. And if you want to do the subscription, that's always an option too. That is month to month, no contract. You can do it for as long as you want to, whether it's 1 month or 5 months, however long. Like I said, it's month to month, and it's a little less invasive than one-on-one coaching. We do monthly check-ins. You still have access to the Trainerize app like you did before, but the one-on-one interaction is a little bit less. So you don't get all the bells and whistles of that, but you definitely have that training platform and your workouts and a place to log your foods. And once a month, I do assessments and feedback and adjustments and anything that's needed with you. But yeah, let me know. I really appreciate you being a part of KG Fitness, and I'm always here for you. So we'll talk soon.